Hello, I am your Empress Divine Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. This is going to be the mid-February focus, a new series that I'm doing. It'll be like mid-month, every month. And what it's about is showing you what source or God or whatever your higher power is that you consider, what they are trying to show you, what energy is sitting before you that you will benefit by focusing on that. Where you can benefit anywhere on your journey, whatever it is that you've been going through up until the time of this mid-February focus. These readings are meant to channel in what way can you gain control of things and move them forward in your favor. So I'm going to start with a collective reading. I'm pulling one goddess guidance and then pulling some tarot clarifiers, as many as needed, to get a clear message. I'm starting with the collective, and then I'll do the, divine masculine, divine feminine in each of the 12 signs. I'm going to do these individually, though, because I'm not sure how long each of the readings will be. Long enough to get a clear, crystal clear message on what it is that, you can be focusing on, or where you can direct your energy, so that you're not just out here drifting, but actually consciously participate in your reality. So we're pulling the Goddess Guidance card for the collective. Goddess Guidance for the collective. Oh, before I do that, let me pull up this stream in a separate window. Since my tablet still be acting crazy, I guess it's just, my laptop has more powerful reception for Wi-Fi than my tablet does, I guess. I don't know, maybe the antenna or something is stronger. I don't know how it works. I don't know how that Wi-Fi technology works. My computer just pulls in Wi-Fi networks from a larger range than my tablet does. So, whatever. Y'all didn't come to hear about that, did y'all? Ain't nobody in here yet anyway. Good. So let me go ahead and get started. All right. Goddess guidance for the collective in this mid-February focus. Where will the collective, meaning all signs, all conscious seekers of light and truth and abundance and goodness and oneness, where will they benefit most in focusing their energy for their own benefit? Where will they, or where will we benefit most in focusing our energy for our greater good? Okay. Prosperity. Love it, love it, love it. The universe is pouring out its abundance to you, or pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Receiving is a big thing. I have struggled with receiving, and apparently a lot of other people struggle with receiving as well. We hope and dream for these big old things and these high dreams and goals and want to accomplish so much. Then when it starts coming to us, we either clam up or we self sabotage. And this card, this Goddess Guidance, I feel is saying to just focus on that prosperity and know that you are worthy and know that it is time. It is time, collective, to open ourselves up and give ourselves what we've been working hard for all along. I saw something on Facebook today that said that moment when you realize that abundance is not something that you look for, it's been there all along. You've just been blocking it. We live in an abundant universe. We come from an abundant source, an abundant energy. It's always there for us. We just have to not block it. See, the moon card comes out. The Ten of Swords came out. With these two cards, I'm feeling like There are ways that we just beat ourselves into the ground and allow situations to linger because we won't look into those dark places, or we won't acknowledge those dark places within ourselves. Mm-hmm. Ace of Staffs being our own energy, no one else's. No blame can be placed on anyone else. It's all up to us. We've been holding on to old behaviors and old ways of communicating, old ways of thinking. And when I get the 10 like this, it's more like institutions. So religions, or the way we've been schooled, or institutions like marriage and how people expect marriages to go. Those old traditional rules and institutions, we allow those to keep us in the dark and keep us away from prosperity. Because 9 times out of 10 in these institutions, you are simply a pawn as opposed to a conscious creator of your own reality. On the other side of that darkness that a lot of people are afraid to delve into is that freedom, is that sovereignty with the Ace of Staffs energy, that sovereignty to co create. And co creating means that you have a spiritual force, that higher power that is backing you and allowing you to have abundance in everything that you do. Here in the physical, it's up to you to harness that energy and focus your attention on that energy and direct your energy. The Ace of Staffs is directing your energy. But when we stay under these institutions, a lot of times they bring about these, you beat yourself down and you try so hard to meet others' standards or others' requirements, others' rules for yourself, that you end up in this state of just being in a very dark place, sometimes to the point of delirium or anxiety, stress, depression, PTSD, those mental health issues that are becoming so, you know, popular to speak about now, but nobody's really doing any work. And from personal experience, I know that even those who work in the mental health profession really don't even have a firm grasp of what it is. A lot of times, the only way that you really even become familiar with that moon energy, like in that lower type of energy, is when you go through it. See, in a higher vibration, the moon energy is that inner knowing, following your intuition to the point that you have these psychic kind of, nudges, these intuitive nudges. You just know things, you feel things that activates your clear senses, your clear audience, you know, your clairvoyance, being able to see things that others can't see future happenings, things that don't even happen yet, either in your dreams or in, like a vision while you're sitting there in the days, or you're able to hear things. You hear, almost like a voice, not like a real person talking to you, but you just hear something so clearly that it's almost like somebody is in your mind talking to you, leading you in the right direction. On the lower end of that, though, you get, like I said, that, delirium, sometimes insanity, what people would call crazy, when people act out because they have no control of their emotions, because you are so dead set on operating within this institution, this long-standing belief or tradition or religion or whatever that no longer serves you, this long-standing behavior or way of communicating that no longer serves you, instead of activating your own awareness or consciousness and directing your energy and your focus. And until you do that, you cannot receive the abundance that is available for you, the abundance that has always been there. You will always struggle until you completely open up and begin to direct your own life. So, great way to kick off these mid February focus readings, because that is for the collective. And I do feel like if you're even watching a video like this, you are one of those who are actively at least trying to find the answers, to seek truth for yourself, not a truth that, coincides with what people, our forefathers who were here, hundreds of years ago, with what they expect from you. Because it is no longer relevant, it's no longer valid. We live in a whole new generation under a whole new energy and a whole new world. And it's time to evolve. And in evolution comes the prosperity. So that is the collective mid-February focus. And I will be going on to the divine feminine and the divine masculines next. Stay tuned.